Alright, now we can play the Watcher. I'm cool with that. Now we can play the Watcher. Death Mastery, sure. Give me a rare card. Ooh. We have yet to actually master Omniscience. That said, an early wish could be quite something. Allowing us to wish for gold from the very beginning. How well can we leverage that? Interesting thought. Don't much like wishing for money every fight. It's kind of difficult to do. Costs a lot of energy. It's taken a lot of practice, Old Soul. I've had to learn patience from games. There's a lot of games that have forced me to expand how patient I am in order to find success with them. The Dark Souls series taught me a lot of that, personally. How not to get angry at games. At some point, I had to realize that it didn't do me any good. Becoming emotionally charged towards in this case, a computer game, an entity that is unaware of and unaffected by emotions, only negatively affects me and nobody else. So what is the advantage to me of doing it? There is none. And from there, I was able to teach myself not to. Did teaching chemistry teach me patience? I don't think so. Taught at an intro college level. Chem 101 type stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely having an Omniscience kind of day. So we're going to take Omniscience. And how do I want this to play out? 3 elites or the Burning Elite? Burning Elite also gets a bunch of question marks. Go for the Burning Elite. Like this. I like to visit an early shop as the Watcher. D3. So if we draw Eruption, Strike, that's a kill. We don't draw that, though. And I can't Eruption and then Omniscience, so just defend, strike here. There we go. Really like the Watcher's starter card. Gets a lot done. Starter relic, that is. Consecrate's quite nice. I think Battle Hymn's a bit awkward with Omniscience. I'm going to have a big expensive card in my deck. I'm going to really appreciate free cards, and Consecrate is certainly a card that is free. Free to be added to my deck. And almost always on Watcher, I want to get rid of an early Defender too. This allows you to more consistently draw damage cards. I'm not even going to look at that Flurry of Blows. More consistently draw damage cards so that you can put a swift end to early combats. Man, Blessing of the Forge versus Energy Potion. I think the Blessing of the Forge is like an Energy Potion plus, considering what we can upgrade with it. Our Miracle, our Omniscience, both at the same time. All of it works so very well. Flippity, flappity, bloopity. Boo Wiz, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. These are commons that I could take or leave, quite frankly. We are fighting Guardian, which makes us want maybe one decent block card, but only one. And I don't think we want it yet. Alright, let's break the block on both of these nerds. You and you. Fortunately, strike does not kill here. I guess we'll just go vigilance, defend, take one. Kill them next turn. Huzzah. Get some money. Carve Reality and Wreath of Flame. Interesting. Also Bowling Bash. Bowling Bash, a very solid early pick. I like Carve Reality as it's kind of 2 attacks in 1 card. Meaning it's dense. It's secretly a 2-cost attack. Bowling Bash, definitely takeable here, though. Allows us to deal with multi-enemy fights, especially the sentries, really well. That said, Consecrate already partially does that. And I like the way Consecrate, Carve Reality complement one another. Let's grab Carve here. In the absence of Carve, I could almost see taking Wreath of Flame for how it interacts with our Consecrate. Almost. First upgrade should probably be Eruption to make it 1 cost. Very common Watcher run choice. I think almost always correct. If you get a good 2-cost attack, it might be better to upgrade that first. Or if you have an energy potion, it might be better to upgrade something else first. But in this situation, I think it's excellent. As it is. And I see we're staring down quite a few slimes here with no Consecrate or Wrath drawn turn 1. At least they rolled low on their health. That said, I'm strongly considering using one of my potions here. But elites are coming up. And currently I'm only taking 4 this turn, right? We play Miracle, Strike, Strike, kill 1, Vigilance, take 4, enter Calm. But what then? And we're staring 4 slimes doing damage to us next turn. I don't think that's going to go as well as we want it to. Alright, I'm going to use the attack potion here. Conclude. That'll do it. Yeah, just, monk. And we get a fairy in a bottle. I feel pretty good about that choice. Neat. How about a Sash Whip? Bit of an odd card with Omniscience, but I like it with the Consecrate and Carve Reality. I like it just as a part of an attack-centric Watcher in general. It's not bad as an early attack. It does help a little bit against these elites, but do we need it? Not at all. No, not at all. Maybe better to not take cards at all then. If we can skip, we should. Let's do that. Fewer cards taken, the better. Strongly considering upgrading Omniscience here. It's going to make it a lot more playable during these early fights. But as long as I have the Blessing of the Forge, maybe that's unnecessary. Let's instead upgrade Consecrate for additional base damage to all enemies. Plan on using the Blessing of the Forge. Very early Matrushka. Our next 2 non-boss chests have 2 relics each. I think it's reasonable to take either the key or the relic here. The additional relics this gives can only ever be common or uncommon, not rare. So you get, on average, only okay relics out of it. And taking the Sapphire Key early allows us to take other more valuable stuff later, potentially. As well as making the impact of a Cursed Key boss relic pick a bit more manageable too. That said, I'm in a relic collecting mood, so we're going to pick it up today. It's also the chance it pays off early if we find a treasure chest in any of these question marks. And we do find a draw with Omniscience that's going to get Blessing of the Forged. Unfortunately, we didn't draw Eruption alongside for extra fun, but I could double Consecrate here for some serious blappin', which is well worth considering. And I could play Strike and Miracle, do 16 to all. I like that. That's a pretty good start. Let's do that. Yeah. Or we could double Carve Reality, actually. Get 2 smites. That's also very potent. Unfortunately, we're 1 damage shy of being able to kill 2 of them. Go Eruption. Carve Reality. Generated Smite does 24. It's not quite enough. Awkward HP indeed. Could take 12 here. Could also just take 2 with Carve Smite. Vigilance. No, I can't play Carve Smite. Vigilance, never mind. So yeah, might as well take 12. That's just reasonable. And rather than playing the Smite now, we'll play a Strike now, here. Just take our 12. And get them both before they hit us again. Get a Boat Thingy, blocking on turn 3. One of my favorite early relics to find. And Wallop is one of my favorite early attacks to find. Also pretty good Omniscience target. If I wanted a 2-cost attack, we could also consider Reach Heaven. But I don't think so. How's it going, Bastion? Hello, hello. Welcome. Do love me a good Boat Thingy. I mean, heck, who doesn't? I don't think we're going to play this Omniscience. We're just going to go Carve, Defend, Defend. This enemy's pretty easy to block consistently. Ooh, that next turn, though, that looks awkward. Probably don't get to play that Eruption. We'll see. Although, actually, I bet it's a kill. Even with the weaken, huh? Oh, yeah, definitely. You dead, son? GG. Dupe Pot, also very, very strong, especially with Omniscience. 3 commons I don't particularly want. Get them out of here. How would I stack rank the Boat Thingies? 2, 3, 1. I think the Anchor is actually the worst of them. Although not by that much. Just that enemies don't attack you on turn 1 as often as they do on turn 2 and 3. / more important attacks happen on turn 2 and 3. Yeah. Pretty good Omniscience for Eruption here. Just being able to guarantee to enter Wrath is pretty important, but that means missing the Carve Reality. So no Smite in hand. Could duplicate the Omniscience. Double Eruption and then double an attack card. That would be plenty of damage, definitely. Pretty reasonable to invest this duplication potion here, although I don't think necessarily required. But yeah, that would deal 27 plus 24 immediately. That's, or well, actually, another lots. Then we wouldn't have Wallop, but that's fine. What about Vigilance, then Eruption? Oh. Oh, I like that line, because then we get 2 energy back. We can play the Strike and the Carve. Yes, that feels like the best line, if we're going to use the Dupe Pot. Which I don't necessarily think we need to use, mind you. This feels like one of those choices that is ultimately, in a lot of ways, not too relevant. Yeah, we're only ever really taking the first hit anyways. Because of the combination of Boat Thingy, access to Wallop, changes things a bit. I still want an Omni Eruption, though. Let's just do this, then. Make sure we start in Angie mode. Go to round 2. This would be a great time to draw Wallop. Perfect. And then that's a kill. Easy. Yeah, so why use a potion when no potion will do? You get Spiky Thorns. Deus Ex Machina adds miracles to our hand. That can make playing this Omniscience a lot easier. Which seems very nice. Although it counts as -1 draw, sort of. Not going pressure points, not today, Twitch chat. But how will the wheel turn out for us? It's time to spin the wheel. We get cursed. Ah. Well, thank you, I guess. For that. You jerk. Just enough damage to get both of those. Tranquility looking okay currently. Don't think so. Not having good ways out of Wrath in Guardian is going to be interesting, though. No, deck vac. In order to master cards, they have to be part of the permanent deck. So we can't get there with potion cheese or anything like that. Can the wheel straight up kill you? Yes. Yes, it's pretty unlikely. You have to be at less than 10% of your maximum health. But the wheel can kill you in that case. And there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe I go Liquid Memories over the Fairy here? Nah, keep a Fairy. Keep the Fairy. And upgrade the Omniscience. So we've got the Stinky Curse now, huh? It's kind of awk. Seems like I should probably use a Miracle to play a strike here. We really would like to not get hit next turn by the big bonk. Gotta do 28 damage, and we have 24. I would have to use the Dupe Pot to prevent the bonk. That actually feels pretty reasonable, quite frankly. So, sure. Don't bonk me. Drawing Omniscience next turn makes me want to go Wrath this turn. Let's do it. Let's be weirdly aggro here. Force a swift end to this confrontation. Yes. Hit that Guardian. Hit them good. So we can go double wallop here. Seems pretty spicy-like. Easy. And then I could even enter Calm if I wanted to. Probably won't be able to Eruption. Well, maybe depends on the draw. Easier if I Carve Reality, that's for sure. Or we can just Miracle, defend Carve, actually, and have a Smite for next turn. Although then only 3 mana. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Could also just keep the Miracles. We're staring down 40 damage next turn if I get caught in Wrath here. Let's not let that happen. Let's just take 0 damage this turn, and hopefully 0 damage next turn. Yeah, this is the draw I was afraid of. Double defend draw means we wouldn't... If we'd been in Wrath here, we wouldn't be able to transform Guardian. And that would be truly, truly terrible. Taking 10 damage, though, that's not too bad. That's what health is for. Might as well. Definitely appreciate the bronze scales for helping us out in this fight. certainly making a difference. A contribution, as it were. Ouch. Do we just go for the kill here? If we block, we're going to take 16 minus 5, 11. But with 39 health, what is that? Eruption, Carve, Smite kills. If I defend, Eruption, Carve, Smite, we take 12, block 5. We only take 7 and we kill. So it's less health loss to just win the fight this way. GG. There it is, the second Omniscience. Perfect. And the second Omni makes the first one better, as you can use one Omniscience to target the second one. It's actually been a really long time since we've been able to get 2 of these so early. And having 2 early leaves room for maybe getting a third. Definitely makes Runic Pyramid less appealing, sadly. But what about Astrolabe? Transform and upgrade 3 cards. Or we could go Philosopher's Stone to get more energy, which is definitely kind of important here. We have not mastered Decay yet. Maybe we could get another one. I wouldn't call it a terrible pyramid, but it's definitely not great. We're gonna take the Astrolabe here, I think. Transform, defend, strike, strike. Yes, that feels right. 1 defend, 2 strikes. And get our third Omniscience. Let's go, Twitch chat. Here we go. The power. The power. Now we can do the silly. I would also now willingly take an alpha. Like, snap pick, take an alpha. I have no idea how strong we are in fights. We either instantly win or we flail uselessly. I'm not sure. Depends on the draws, I guess. Looks like this formation is pretty desirable. Could fight this elite, could not. Guess we could depends. Yeah, we should go through here, which means I think going to this shop. Okay, this feels good. Spheric Guardian. Okay, the ideal situation is indeed drawing 1 and only 1 Omniscience on turn 1. So here's how you do it. You play Omniscience, you target Omniscience. Omniscience gets played twice, allowing you to target 2 other cards in the deck. In this case, I think we're going to target Eruption and then Omniscience. The second Omniscience is going to target Carve Reality. And then we could do Consecrate or even Strike here to get the kill, but for funsies, I'm going to make it Swivel. So we make 2 Smites, and then make our next 2 attacks free. And then we can play the Smites, even though we have no energy left. So yeah, as long as we draw only 1 Omniscience on turn 1, that's going to keep happening. I think you might see the problem here, though, yes? It's not always going to happen. Is Bag of Prep bad here? Because it lowers the chance that we draw only 1? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm trying to figure out if Prostrate is okay with an upgrade on it. This deck would like to be able to get Divinity online, but we'd rather have a 5 Mantra card than a 3 Mantra card. I think I'm going to skip these for now. Wait, who's our boss? Automaton. Yeah, we're going to skip for now. We drew 1 Omniscience and Eruption. Okay, you're very, very dead. Enjoy! Give me Omni, Carve Reality, Wallop, Swivel. bonk. Indignation's a great Omniscience card. Allows us to enter Wrath and then apply Vulnerable if we make it an Omniscience target. So it's kind of like triple damage. Build your own divinity. Yeah, Ragnarok or any other huge attack card would be excellent. With 3 Omnisciences, it's really like playing a different game. You get to put so many cards in play for free. It's just wacky. Choose one of 20 cards to add to our deck. Here could be a Ragnarok, or better yet... No other Omniscience. Wheel Kick's okay. If we want double Indignation for the Mastery, I would say that's actually pretty reasonable. Same with double Carve Reality. For our Mastery challenge, we have to get 2 copies of a card and then win. These are pretty good candidates here. Double Carve seems better than double Indignation for the time being. Let's grab double Carve. No love for Reach Heaven? Not yet. Ooh, Fasting Pellets. Now, there's something I could have love for. With the Omniscience, this is quite something, let's say. That said, it means still keeping this curse. Bag of Marbles pretty strong. Vulnerable turn 1 could let me just even more easily kill stuff. Just master the curse. Easy. Easy peasy. Just keep it. What's the worst that could happen? Pellets doesn't matter for fasting if you win turn 1. That's true, but we're eventually going to be unable to do that. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll fall for it. Let's see how this goes. Well, continue to be pretty good draws here. Just saying. These are triple damage. Let's go double Carve, double Swivel. That'd be 18 twice. I guess that's the same as double Wallop, double Eruption, huh? How much is this anyway? Plenty. 144. Scrying starting to look a lot more appealing here. Elite seems like a questionable choice. Want more upgrades. Upgrade Fasting, upgrade Omni. Maybe upgrade Deus Ex? No, surely we can take an Elite, right? We should. Is there a reason to play the other card before the third Omni? Just order of operations. Just choosing what order I want the cards to go off in. Because if I target the other Omniscience first, then I think both cards from the second Omniscience resolve before more Omnisciencing happens. Is what I want to say. This is a good draw. We have 6 energy to spend, and 6 energy of cards. Guess we go Eruption, Indignation. Wallop will block for 27. So, although we'll be taking 30 from the front two, it really doesn't matter. And then Carve Reality would deal how much damage? 18. So we can play the Smite on the front one. Cool. Oh, actually, yeah, we could. Just don't really... Yeah, it's better to do that before the weekend happens, yeah? Well, this Miracle is necessary if I want to play Omniscience, the unupgraded one, next turn. Let's hold on to it for one turn. Exactly. Okay, glad I did that. Glad I did that. Good talk. So, Miracle, Omniscience, targeting Omniscience, targeting... what? You can double Consecrate, double... Vigilance, double Empty Mind? It's kind of fun. That would give me card draw on 2 energy. I like that. Yes, let's do that. Targeting Omniscience, then target Consecrate and Omniscience. Actually, if we just target 2 more attacks, they're both going to die instantly. Good talk. Oh my goodness. Number 4. Welcome to the deck. Oh my gosh. We're only in the middle of Act 2? I've never had this happen. Genuinely, I've never had this happen. Omniscience, Omniscience. Targeting. Okay, now I choose 4 cards to double. Like, what? Double Fasting, double Eruption, double Wallop. I have no idea if that's going to kill it or not. Go double Vigilance at the end, just to be sure. It's very dead. Okay, good talk. Amazing. Conclude can't be used in Omniscience chains. Don't even try. Should have taken the second Indignation. Hello, yes, I'd like to play my whole deck on turn 1, please. No, I won't hold. You hold. I guess we upgrade Fasting, or do I keep upgrading the Omnisciences? Do they really all need to be upgraded? Not really. Let's upgrade some other stuff. Like Third Eye. 2 relics, please. Duality and Peace Pipe, allowing us to toke cards at rest sites. Oh, yes. Would love to toke cards at rest sites. How have we not managed to draw any number other than exactly 1 Omniscience on turn 1 yet? Is beyond me, but I'm very grateful for it. Yeah, and Duality Pellets, oh my god. What do you want here? Double Vigilance, double Empty Mind, double Carve, double Swivel. Wait, what? Alright. Can't double Swivel. That way, that's fine. Didn't quite do that how I wanted to, though. Miscounted slightly, and my Smites got into the discard pile, which I was also not expecting. However, I'm okay with this. We just go bonk. Also, we need to play a skill. So let's play... Oh, no, wait, no. We got rid of the fasting effect. Got it. We just... can't keep the dexterity. Never mind. Okay, let's play this then. Good talk. Okay, nice and simple. Smoke bomb. I'll keep my fruit juice, thanks. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Racin' MC. What was the Watcher's favorite subject in high school? Omniscience. We're out of here. So I like the implication the Watcher went to high school. Like normal style. Definitely what happened. I guess I'm going to keep this decay for now. We're going to get rid of strikes. No refunds. Alright, we have successfully not drawn Omniscience. Guess I'll play Empty Mind. We have successfully drawn Omniscience. Good talk. So, Miracle, Omniscience, doubling Omniscience, doubling Omniscience, and Omniscience, doubling Indignation, and Consecrate, and Carve Reality, and Wallop. Oh, you're alive. How unfortunate. Ice cream. Energy is now conserved between turns because things weren't broken enough. There's the second indignation. I am super going to grab that just for the card mastery, if nothing else. Our mastery challenge requires that we have 2 instances of a card, and then we have to win in order for it to be counted for us. Once again, Omniscience saves the day. Let's go Eruption, Indignation. Omniscience, targeting Omniscience, targeting Omniscience, targeting Omniscience, targeting Fasting, targeting Consecrate, Wallop, and I don't think the rest matters. Actually, just the Consecrate alone did 80 damage. Good talk. How about an Empty Fist? It's a way to get out of Wrath. Seems okay. It's got an upgrade on it, too. Meditate's a bit weird, because ending turn requires that we not win on turn 1. Yeah, I'll take an Empty Fist. What's the plan for Hearts? Well, we've actually got part of it already. The plan for Heart is to use the Omnisciences to set up a ton of powers so that we are extremely strong. So, for instance, we can already use the Fasting here to get 6, or once we upgrade it, 8 Strength and Dexterity, and use the Orange Pellets alongside that to have no downside. So, 8 Strength, 8 Dex already set up for Hearts. Any Talk to the Hands or Foresights or Mental Fortresses that we find, we can also double in the same fashion. And that's going to work really well against the Heart. Yet again, Omniscience is here. So let's just go Omni, targeting Omni, targeting Omni, targeting Omni, targeting Fasting, targeting... How do we want this to go? All the Wrath is in my hand, actually. That's kind of funny. Let's go double Consecrate. Double Wallop. I can go maybe double Vigilance, double Empty Fist to clean up. Or we could just go full ham here. Go double Vigilance, double Empty Fist. That way I'll have 2 energy left. Alright, once again, I'm miscounting my cards, though. Gonna be full block. I'm actually okay with that, too. I stopped miscounting my cards. Probably was better to do double carve there. But I don't think it's going to matter too much from the looks of it. We have 6 strength and 6 dex. All is well. Let's casually block 34. Easy. Get 18 block. No prob. Blip. Black. Perfect fight. Score ourselves a Gremlin Horn, which will assuredly help us with stuff. Giving us an energy and a draw whenever anything dies. No bad relics so far. Looking pretty good here. What do you do with the rest side? Another Carter move? No, we should upgrade fasting now. I didn't know it was possible to have a turn 3. Now let's upgrade this. Why didn't I just do this during the defect run? Now that's a good question. Can you imagine this plus Strange Spoon? Once again, we've drawn exactly 1 Omniscience. It just keeps happening. You'll love to see it, really. So, 4 cards to double. Fasting's going to be one of them. Fasting, Eruption, Carve Reality, Swivel? Swivel's in my hands. Can't do Swivel. Carve Reality then. Give me 4 smites. Should we double Fasting last for some duality dexterity? That would mean not getting the bonus damage from the Fasting during this turn, though. Fasting, Indignation, not better than Eruption. Not when the enemy has Artifact, unfortunately. As they will block the vulnerable. So yeah, double Fasting. Double Eruption. Smite, smite, smite. Yeah. Bonk. And then, I mean, these each do 40 damage, so we just go 40, 40, 40. And yeah, the fight's already over. There is no turn 3. Arguably one of the less useful vaults. Lesson learned could be pretty funny here. Probably just scroll, though. Probably just scroll here. It's card draw. Who could say no? Whether it's turn 1 or not turn 1. Consider cards. Blessing of the Forge seems pretty good. Scrawl will draw all the Omnis, but ideally we're playing it after all the Omnis have happened. Actually not the world's worst Sozu. We could also go Violet Lotus for energy leaving calm. This is a perfectly acceptable Sozu, actually. Fairy in a Bottle is a great thing to carry to the end game. Let's do it. I don't understand. Why were none of our card rewards Omniscience? Good day to you, Duck Pond. Hey there, hey there. Hey there, hi there. So, to shop or not to shop? Guess it's a question of, do we get to extra Peace Pipe? Probably want to take lots of events, huh? Because Decay? Is there an event that specifically adds a Decay? I'm trying to remember. In Act 3. Oh wait, I don't have to remember. We have this. Doubt from Mind Bloom. Mining Halls is a Writhe. So no, nothing in this act specifically gives a decay. Which means we'd probably have to duplicate it. Good reason to go to a shop then, I suppose. Keeps happening. Click. Here's another power to set up with against the heart. Mental Fortress Plus. A rare relic, you say? It finally happened. Show me my next hand. Contains exactly one Omniscience. Leave all of those cards exactly where they are, please. Thank you. That's right, we have ice cream. So I needn't feel compelled to use every iota of energy that I have. So Omni, 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 double fasting, double indignation, double consecrate, double eruption. The blip blap continues. Unceasing Top says if we have no cards in hand during our turn, we can draw more cards. Seems pretty unlikely that that will occur, but maybe. Maybe. I could theoretically see it happening. But only really theoretically. Now for one Orb Walker. Dies in the same way as his friends. Nope. Actually, Halt is substantially better with the decks that we can get to. We have lots of Wrath. Okay, I'll take a Halt, actually. We want Blasphemy in this deck? I don't think so. We're able to burst sufficiently already. Burst damage, that is. Fasting's in my hands. Let's just go Indignation, Consecrate, Wall Up, Empty Fist. Fun times. Like Water could be a power we take, but I don't think we want that one. Tantrum's going to be really good with all the strength we have. Problem is leaving Wrath still an issue. Rushdowns sure would be nice. Alright, I'll take one Tantrum. Strange Spoon is here. Oh, man. So, remember when I talked about how that would be silly? I guess we're here now. And it seems pretty silly. This lets us potentially discard the Omnisciences as well as the cards played by the Omnisciences, such that we can maybe continue to Omniscience after the first time. Seems pretty absurd. Welcome to Silly Town. Population, us. Happy to remove another card here, even with the Peace Pipe. Can an Omnied power be spooned? No, because powers don't get exhausted in the first place. They attach to your character and are removed from the deck in that way. Save up for a Dolly's Mirror. We're going to get much more cash before the next shop anyway, so we can afford the remove. It's not like we're going to get an event room that's a shop. There are no events left on this path. We're going to make plenty of money. But I probably can't remove now and remove later, so it might as well be one or the other. We're not going to remove the decay yet. We'll remove it in Act 4 if we still have it. Alright, let's just keep going. My next draw contains exactly one Omniscience. You got it. Question is, how much damage can we do to Giant Head in one combo? A lot is a pretty reasonable guess. We could Tantrum to put Tantrum in the draw pile. Which we should definitely do. Yes, I agree. So then we go Omni, 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 Omni. Make him vulnerable. Give me some smites. Slap him with Consecrate. Actually, Eruption is slightly more damage. And then Tantrum at the very end. Didn't even get to the second Tantrum. Brutal. Devotion. This is another good Omniscience target. Especially with Mental Fortress. Give me that. Upgrade that. It finally happened. It still finally happened. Want to draw cards, but not too many cards. Actually, no, I want a lot of cards. Go with this many. Now we can't play this, huh? Trouble. Much trouble. 10, 16. There we go. Indignation, Wallop, Consecrate. Seems to be the way of things. What's my other option here? Yeah, Indignation, Wallop, Consecrate. Potion, no way. No way. Y'all crazy. My only potion for the rest of the run. Don't be absurd. Alright, what's in the draw pile here? Mind, Omniscience, Deus Ex. That means I can Omni Chain. Perfect. That'll do. Potion. This is looking better than ever. Give me this. With double Mental Fortress and such, I think it's quite good. 2 more relics, although we have to skip 1 to get the blue key. The Sundial, which I'm completely okay skipping. And the Ceramic Fish, which will give us 9 gold per card we add. A bit late, but that's okay. This is the first time we've drawn 2 Omnisciences. Let's see what our long-term plan looks like. So, Omni targeting Omni. Double Devotion. Double fasting. Double mental fortress. Just double all the powers. Entering Wrath is, I think, a bad idea here. Although it gives me a lot of block, actually. Still seems bad. Though just barely. Let's go Carve. Smite. Swivel Halt blocks pretty reasonably here. We have to take a bit. Take 8. I'm okay with that. Draw 10 cards. Thanks, Scrawl. Alright, good talk. Wow. We sure we don't want another Empty Mind? I think we want this Foresight, though. Foresight is the last piece of the puzzle for beating Hearts by getting a ton of Scry set up with our Omniscience chain. Let's recall now. See Brown Pants, thanks for 2 months. Bring me my brown pants. That's what they said. Omni, 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 Omni. Double fasting, double indignation, double consecrate. Double Carve Reality. Bonk. Bag of preparation. We were asking if this would be bad. I guess let's find out. 2 extra cards on turn 1. Actually, I think Wreath of Flame is almost good here. Almost. I think we should probably stop taking unnecessary cards, though, at this point. We've got already a lot of things at stake for Mastery. Prey is interesting, especially with Strange Boon. I don't think so. Don't think so. Wreath Tantrum, not really necessary with 8 strengths from fasting. Can see into eternity. Holy crap, I can see into our immediate future as we get absolutely bonked by 4 aggressive shapes. Yikes. 2 spikers, too. Makes Consecrate impossible to play. Only 15 damage. Ouch. That's a big old ouch. I can do nothing about this damage. Actually, wait. Yes, I can. Hold a heckin' minute here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energy of cards in my hand. We should play the attacks first. Strike. Wallop. Now we can Third Eye. Is this going to be worth it? Not really. Okay, that tells me we're just going to like take 20 or something. Yeah, okay. In that case, you may harm me if you must. Maybe it was worth it to use Empty Fist for Gremlin Horn purposes. Didn't see a way that it looked very appealing. So we maybe could have played Empty Fist and drawn and played Vigilance. I think we would have been 1 energy short, actually. I don't see any of the other cards really working out there. Already have Mental Fortress in play. Okay, let's do this. So Omni, what? Fasting. Spikers are a bit of an issue here. Let's do Fasting, Eruption, Halt. And then double carve. Beautiful. All right, we got bonked a little bit there, but that's okay. Not taking a Just Lucky, but I think an Inner Peace is good here. Another way to get into Calm Stance, or potentially card draw. And one last elite, which shall be the Giant Head rematch, who is, I think, going to die on turn 1 with this draw. Sorry, Giant Head. Just weren't meant to be. So what? Double Fasting, Indignation, Carve Reality, Carve Reality seems like the way to do it. But I could also see double Tantrum Scrawl paying off big here. Let's do that. Oh my god. The damage. Dead Branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, which is only half the time, add a new random card into your hand. Honestly, yes. Especially with Foresight. Yes. How about Spirit Shield? Seems not terrible, but I think we'll be better off without the stuff. Okay. And I think I should probably upgrade this Foresight. Although maybe that's an Act 4 decision. Got Fairy in a Bottle. We'll be fine. Fear not. I'm okay with that draw. Yeah, that's adequate. Acceptable. So I think we go, what? Eruption, Halt, Vigilance seems like the play. Or we could go Vigilance, Halt, Defend. Eruption line does more damage. Don't really want to put Tantrum into the draw pile here. Okay, yes. Eruption, then Halt, then Vigilance. Perhaps wanted to play Miracle, but I don't think so. Woody in the Hoodie, why couldn't the Taurus solve the puzzle? Because they don't know what to do. So, Omni targeting Omni targeting Omni. We get to duplicate 3 cards. And I think this one wants to be... Donut, use that one again. Double Mental Fortress, double Devotion, double Fasting. Then we just have to play an attack afterwards. Any attack will do. rid of this. Alright. Next turn should be a little bit fraught. An octahedron. Oh, jeez. Actually, this is still fine. I am the Block Lord. No one can stop me. Hey, Quavari. Welcome, welcome to the live stream. New friends are always welcome here. It's time to slap some nerds. Heavy Blade? Wait a minute. Deals 114 damage. Don't mind if I do. Heck yeah. Omniscience. Tantrum. That was great. Next up, the Awakened One, who is significantly more angry than usual when we choose to play powers here. Could complicate this a little bit. I'm still going to play some powers here, definitely. Double fasting, double devotion both seem required. Double foresight seems good too. How do I block this turn though? Maybe I can only do 2 powers. One of them needs to be foresight. The other one needs to be fasting. Okay, double fasting, double foresight, double what? Already got indignation. Double not scroll, it's called swivel. Double swivel. Looks reasonable here, actually. Devotion's in my hand anyway. Okay. Double Omni, double Omni. Double this. Double this. I'm gonna get a lot of other cards in hand. Vault, okay, actually. Interesting. Play an attack this turn. Maybe I should just double consecrate then. But that wouldn't block anything. So probably wall up then, that solves both problems. Okay. That's the only thing that solves both of those problems. Now, I could do Miracle Devotion. That seems a little ambitious. Although next turn's going to be pretty free. Might be better to have some more energy for it. There's a risk we get multi-attack next turn. Wait a minute. This is the only attack in my hands. Okay, let's just kill a bird then. That ought to make life easier. See you later, nerd bird. Alright, I think I better bank this one energy. Yeah, I was afraid of that. 16 by 4 this turn. I was very much afraid of that. Fucking jerk, man. Okay, looks like we got a good draw, though. I could have handled this 2 turns from now. Or one next turn, rather, but getting attacked with a big hit, big multi-attack on turn 2 is brutal here. Brutal for sure. Gonna struggle to block for enough. Third Eye will certainly help. Okay, Swivel, Eruption, Deus Ex. Let's get these 3 cards. Keep that defend, actually. Go Vigilance, Tantrum. Convenient kill, actually. Swivel, Wheel Kick. That looks good. There we go. Give me some Miracle Blues. Thanks. Alright, now we can play all the superfluous powers. Why? Don't mind if I do. Let's see. Currently have no mantra, so let's Omni, Double Devotion, Vault. How many signature moves is too many? Perfect. Bonk. Signature move for the... Oh, dang it. GG. Signature move not for the win, but awaken 1 down. And so we're on to Act 4. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the Spire, the source of all these duplicated cards? It's been quite a run. Got several masteries up potentially here. We managed to keep both our potions since acquiring Sozu. I will remove the decay if I cannot duplicate it at the final shop. I think what I'm going to do is remove Strike here. We could sleep for 8 health, or... Yeah, 8 health, but I think I'd rather remove Strike and Decay. If we're not getting 2 copies of Decay. Which we are not. We can bottle a power, though, if we want to. No, let's get rid of the Decay here. So long, farewell. Could take a second copy of Foresight. Could take a Transmutation. Guess if nothing else, the Toy Ornithopter gives me 5 hit points. I think bottling most of the powers feels bad. Bottling Foresight could be okay. Also means we're less likely to draw an Omniscience turn 1. I don't think so. Let's just take 5 hit points. I think we'll be fine here. Yeah, we just drew turn 1 anyway. This is why I would have wanted turn 1 Foresight, so would have. Start with this. Okay. Omnis are here. So what's the play? We just want to go full aggro this time. 3 dupes. Double fasting. Double... Wallop, double tantrum. Seems fine. Just want to immediately kill here. Oh wait, that was wrong. That was supposed to be tantrum first, huh? Shoot. Oh well, still a ton of damage. And we could even Omniscience again here if I wanted to. Getting Tantrum again twice. That seems exceptional. How much damage would that actually be? That's 11, 22 times 6. Yeah, that's gonna kill it. Or close to. Got him. Tungsten Rod reduces any damage we would take by 1. And a second Mental Fortress is yet another good Omniscience target here. I'm just going to take it. Collect is kind of cute. No need. And we did it. We drew exactly 1 Omniscience on turn 1. GG. No, well, not quite yet, but that's a good start. Also, this is an exceptional Blessing of the Forge, upgrading all of these miracles. We have to double 4 cards, which is going to be Fasting, Foresight, Mental Fortress, can't double Devotion. Oh, okay, actually. And then, like, Indignation, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, I guess Indignation's fine. Hard part is not overkilling. Do it this way. We'd like to keep 1 power, though, yeah? So actually, I shouldn't double this Mental Fortress either. We want to draw it next turn, if possible. Okay. Also, I need an attack in the chain here, or I won't be able to purge my debuffs. So, Omni. Omni. Let's go. And then, yeah, Omni. Double Fasting, double Third Eye. If I can find it, there it is. Double Foresight. And the attack. Should probably be Carve Reality. Could maybe use Empty Fist here. I want to be able to get out of Wrath with that. Give me double Carve. Take some Tungsten Rod nonsense here. Okay, show me... Actually, that looks pretty good. It's not a power, though. It's still a really good turn, so I don't know why I would object to it. Sure. Just give me a card next turn. Play this. Play this. Play this. Keep the rest of the energy. There's a power. Perfect. Excellent. So we want to go Indignation. Do take 1 damage from that. Now we can play Halt if we want, but let's go Indignation Wallop first. Deal 38, block 38. Play 1 Smite as well. Now we're going to Halt. Scry. That's right. Don't need this scroll right now. In which case, use the Empty Mind minus. Don't draw a scroll. And remove all debuffs for myself. Excellent. Alright, gonna be pretty hard to lose from here, that's for sure. Indignation again. I dig it. Definitely dig it. So, Eruption. Tantrum. Indignation. Actually, this caps. I don't even need to play any other cards. So, Scrawl can stay here, I suppose. Sure. Didn't even need to use the Divinity we have in hand. Get rid of that. Beautiful. Alright, this is a good turn for Divinity, it looks like. $153 damage. Note that we get 12 block at the beginning of this turn. That's because we exit Divinity at the beginning of the turn. And that's when Mental Fortress kicks in. This puts me back into Divinity, which is exceptional here. Let's just go Vigilance, Ray, absolutely bonk your face in. Like an Omni. Jesus. You are so very dead. Give me double like water, double the inner piece, I guess. I don't know. Just do stuff. Good talk. Just draw scroll. It's that easy, kid. Alright, Heart, you're super dead. GG. Got a judge? No. Well, I guess yes, actually. Yes. GG. Be free, my fairy friends. Be free. Get on out of the Spire. What a ludicrous run. Courtesy of quadruple Omniscience. What a crazy card. Absolutely mental. Mental Fortress. GG. GG. Omniscience. And just really lucky draws, too, right? Like, consistently getting the exact right draw to just win the encounter on turn 1. The Spire sleeps, and so shall I. GG. What a delightfully nonsensical run and 3 more masteries. Indignation, Carve Reality, and Omniscience. Beautiful. Just beautiful. They don't get much better than that. No, they don't. Yeah, the hardest fight in Act 3 was the shapes. We took 22 damage to the 4 shapes, and that was about it. The double spikers, they'll get ya. They'll get ya. How early do we have 4 Omnis? We had it in the middle of Act 2. We had our 4th copy here. Floor 23. And then we just broke the whole game. Bronze Automaton, 2 turns. Shelled Parasite, 1 turn. Like, dang. Snake Plant, 1 turn. Holy moly. Spread Jaded, thank you, Phaley. Thank you. Was that a perfect heart fight? No, we took some Beat of Death to the Omniscience chaining. 4 damage. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. GG, everybody. Well, I certainly enjoyed those runs. I want to keep the deck building action going, but I'm feeling like I want to do some Monster Train. So I think we'll be switching games here after our 2 Spire runs. I'm going to take another quick break, refill the legs, stretch the water as we shift tracks into hell and descend towards the last divinity in Seraph. Should be a fun time. So, back in a few minutes, Twitch chat, when I return. It's going to be Monster Train time. And to answer your question, Scavito, you can kill the heart with Judgment, even through its damage cap. It's pretty cool. Alright, Twitch chat, I'll be back in a few when I return. It's Monster Train time. Don't go nowhere, folks. I will be right back.